Hello, good evening and welcome to Prime Sports here on the Joint News channel with me, Owuraku Ampofo. Now, ahead of his July 23 eliminator against Joel Gonzalez, former WBO Super Bantamweight champion Isaac Dogbe has signed an ambassadorial deal with a Ghanaian beverage manufacturing company. We have more details for you in the following Joy Sports report.
Isaac Dogbe's preparation towards his crucial world title eliminator on July 23 has received a big boost with his unveiling as an ambassador for Niche Cocoa, an indigenous Ghanaian premium chocolate products brand. By the deal, he will feature in communication campaigns that the company describes as one that will last a long time. Niche Cocoa, who have been known for their high-end chocolate products, have now introduced cocoa beverages into the market and will have Dogbe use his brand to promote the line. Lloyd Ashley, CEO of Niche Cocoa Industry Limited, is pledging massive support for the boxer.
As a beverage manufacturer, knowing the benefits, who should benefit more than the Royal Store? Somebody to tell people about the benefits of drinking Niche chocolate. And once he does that and enters the ring, and his opponent feels the punches that's coming from cocoa, that message will be sent across to the world that the Royal Storm has come and has come to stay. The past is the past, the future is left for us. And we are defining the future with the Royal Storm. And this partnership is sending him all the way to the very end.
The Ghana Boxing Authority's president, Abraham Kote Nikwe, is excited about the deal and is endorsing Dogbe as a good example for the younger generation of boxers.
Isaac is one of the boxers who started his development from outside Ghana, yet is one of the boxers who is at the high level, have decided to pay a percentage pledge to Ghana Boxing Authority for development. I think the media should take this. I decided to be quiet on this, but I think last week there was a lot of controversy between myself and then the former world champion Ike and the young Olympian who wanted to travel, and I denied them the documents to travel because I wanted them to sign an undertaking, and they refused. But by the grace of God, they've come to sign. So I've released them to go and fight. But with Isaac, we just make a call to Isaac, and Isaac told me something. He said, President, why won't I pay? It's about development. So I'll support to develop Ghanaian young boxers. And for this, the GBA and the government will be everywhere Isaac wants us to be.
Isaac Dogbe is happy to have signed this deal and is ready to go the long haul in promoting the brand.
First and foremost, I thank God for this opportunity and many opportunities that have come my way. I've always said that God has been very, very instrumental in my life, and I mean that in every detail. I've always believed in a Ghanaian brand or the African brand, because it is one thing, you know, we're using our resources for ourselves, you know, and putting it out there for the world, projecting it to the world. And, you know, it's always been something that's closer to my heart. From the first beginning, when we first came here, it wasn't about the money. It was that I wanted to inspire people, wanted to bring them closer, wanted to let them know that, look, regardless of whatever it is, you can still make it, or you just have to be focused, you know, because if God don't make it happen, nothing will happen, nothing will move anyway. But I mean, so having Niche Cocoa Industries on board is a game changer, and it just shows that our hard work hasn't gone unnoticed, you know, because brands wants to, or companies wants to associate themselves with brands and positive brands in that light. And we are hoping that this will be the beginning of something great to happen.
Dogbe is expected to start campaigning in the United States immediately for his eliminator against WBO #1 contender Joel Gonzalez.
Let's do football now, where Black Star striker Richmond Boakye-Adom says home-based players must work twice as hard as their colleagues based in Europe to be considered good enough to play for the national team. According to him, the European environment gives them an advantage over those on the domestic scene. He was a guest on the Joy Sports Link this weekend.
Most of the local players have great talent. I was also a local player before I went outside. You have to have a why. Why am I part of this team now? So if you have a why in you, it makes you one of the best. If you don't have a why, then you feel like, oh, they called me, I'm lucky, and you come back and like they called me to the Black Star just saying it. But no, if you have a why and you go there, you greet good morning to senior players, okay, but on the pitch you make them know I'm not here to make friends, I'm not here as a local player, I'm here as a Black Star player. You put the local player behind you, because when you wear the jersey you are not the local player now, even though you play in the local league. But when you wear the jersey, you are a Black Star player. You train as you came. When I'm coming to the national, you are taking my food away from me. So if I'm coming from the local team, I'm coming to take what you've been enjoying in Europe. There have to be a competition. If the competition does not exceed the European player, you have a problem, because the European player is coming with something that he is ahead of you in terms of equipment, in terms of some exercise, in terms of some sprinting, in terms of experience level, where the fans are full in the stadium with their confidence level. If you put me from Bechim compared to now, I'm more different now, because when I was in Bechim, you put me in a game playing like AC Milan on the first time of my career, there is a little bit like, hey, you're a little bit shaking. You're playing against the likes of Ronaldinho. So if you come to the Black Stars, you see Deda, you see Jordan, you feel a little bit timid. This is where your training becomes different. People are not seeing that in the training ground, but people are using what you are playing in maybe the local league to tell you, oh, he's this, he's that. But when you go there, what do you show the coach? That I am a local player, but if you give me an opportunity, I will swallow 3-4 players here. There have to be this mentality and this why. Why are you playing? Why are you in the national team? You are there because they picked you to be one of the best. So you have to increase the level of your running, of everything. Because even if I'm a coach, excuse my language if I'm wrong, and nobody should hold my words against me. If I'm a coach now and I see a local player and a foreign player, you need to prove yourself to me that you are 2 times better than him for me to put you there. Because I know even in training, you train good better than the foreign player. But on the game day, there is an experience this guy has had in Europe that when he see the fans, he's able.
Well, that's how we're wrapping up today's edition of Prime Sports here on the Joy News channel. My name is Owuraku Ampofo. We'll be back tomorrow, but remember, at 8:30 tonight, where we'll bring you an extended version of the latest in the world of sports. My name is Owuraku Ampofo.